Hello，大家好，欢迎收看视频博客，感谢大家的支持。Hello and welcome to ABJ VLOGS. Thank you all for your support. I know you love my Chinese, Yeah, my Chinese, I've been trying. Anyway, welcome to today's episode. In today's episode, I take you straight up to a village or a countryside called Maishi. And so in Maishi, it's a kind of like a school project where universities adapt one or two villages and then they make sure they cater for them. So in this video, that's what I'm introducing you to. So you see right in your shot that some selected few students, of which ABJ VLOGS I was part. Yeah, we went to Maishi. It's about 3-hour drive from Wuhan. Yes, so we went by car and we went with our teachers, and so I took the opportunity to show you the countryside of China that you have never seen. So in your shot is our vised in a bit, but one thing I love about this village is that it's very green. It's countryside. I don't want to say village, but it is super green. Yeah, you can see. And so this one we were trying to express I've forgotten the exact Chinese words that we said, but when you come here, so this is one of the main iconic things of the village. So there's a very prominent person in the village who is trying to give us a briefing of the village and one of the monuments that can be found in this village. So basically it's an ancient architecture, an ancient something, and I barely could understand him, so the little that I could. But one interesting part of the lifestyle of the village people is this part of the whole thing is about the calligraphy. So students take turns to write something, and let me see what he was writing. I can see I love China. He wanted to write I love China. So these are our teachers now. Sure, that's our dean. And so I think this one he was writing she or something. I don't know, like maybe he wants to write she if I'm right here. But so we took turns. Maybe I'm surprised I couldn't find my own picture in there, but it is a Chinese typical countryside where we go and then have fun, not have fun per se, to learn the lifestyle of the people and how Chinese history have developed till today. And you realize that our beautiful ladies that we went with were Paulina from Russia, and then is it Turkmenistan or Kazakhstan? Yeah, Kanli. And so they had to dress in the traditional Chinese way. So that's David also in your shot, and he's from Bolivia, but he's a Chinese also. And this is the almighty Chinese flag here. So that's the Chinese flag, and this is also very peculiar to China. It's a spice they use for food, but it has this very strong taste. And so you can see the setting of a Chinese countryside or a village in your shot. It looks very nice and pretty. The layout is something also very awesome. The people in there are very friendly, very friendly. So yeah, that is ABJ VLOGS, and I wanted to show you how things are being done. So we had to take the opportunity to come to this school. I think you should see my shot. I did some serious shots in there. So this is one of the oh my god, oh no, don't worry, the next one I'll show you the one that I did. So this is a community school for kids, especially children with special needs and who are in the community. They come here to study, and this time we decided to go for a challenge, but I bet you I couldn't try this. So we had our macho man, you see that thing, so he had to come and try. So these are basically some of the lifestyle in China. We had our vice dean telling us about the development of the community and how Maishi village has developed with time, and the fact that John University of Economics and Law has adapted to develop this community. And we also took the opportunity to meet the country leadership. So the country leadership, for them to explain to us, and then also we thank them. And now we came to this whole beautiful setup. So this is the kind of the place. So this man, I understand he's an old soldier, and he could really recognize, because I had been here a year ago, so he could recognize me. And the whole town, they are also into farming, and so we wanted to go there and promote their stuff that they do. So we decided to go to the farm and then see what is there. And to my utmost surprise, just after a year that I came back to this village, things had developed. So this is a typical Chinese farm, and beautiful thing is that I saw my picture posted there, a picture that I took a year ago, and I could see it on the flyer or the banner, and I was so happy to come back to Maishi and then see my picture there. So we had to take a picture for everybody to know that yes, we are back to Maishi. I love the countryside so much. So in this farm, they grow dragon fruits, watermelon and stuff. Yeah, a lot of things in there. So this is typical Chinese farm, and the beautiful part of it is the grape. Yeah, the grapes. So they take us to the grape farm, and you have the option then to eat as much as you want to eat. So I am here again. Yeah, let me see. I started eating. You know, people were asking me, ABJ, won't you wash the grapes? I said no. So that is Li Lao She, and this is also Chen Lao She. Yeah, so I'm just mentioning their names and adding teacher. Teacher in Chinese is Lao She, and so that is Paulina David, and this is our vice in Mr. Wan. Yeah, and our friend from Afghanistan. Yeah, so yes, this is mine. So I had to taste it and tell you that it is so nice. So I said, how tiana. These are Chinese traditions. So when you go to the typical villages, we are in the town, so or the city, so we see them fresh in boxes, but this is where they come from. And we went to the real farm where we can eat watermelon, and I tell you, you know, we were given as many watermelon that we could. They just take it fresh from the farm, and then they just cut them into pieces. And this is my first time. This experience is awesome. This was the first experience that I had to experience. This is the dragon fruit farm. The dragon fruit farm. I don't know how many of you, if you have tasted dragon fruit, you can put your comments in the comment section. But if today is your first time, don't forget to subscribe. So we had to come in there and pluck it ourselves. Hey, then there are these stones on it. I didn't know. I held it and gosh, the way I got PSD. But in all, I enjoyed the watermelon and the grapes so much. In Wuhan, I didn't fancy dragon fruit until I went to Maishi. And when I got to Maishi, I realized that, oh, come on, you know, you have to pluck it. And then when you pluck it, yeah, it comes with this feeling. The fact that you go to the countryside, hey, the awesome moment came. I dedicate this part to Victor. You know, Victor. Did I say Victor? George Entry. Yeah, he is one of the subscribers, and he would always want to taste Chinese food. So, you know, Chinese foods are best. And then we came to another interesting part of the whole expedition. So in this village, this is soya bean, and then they were teaching us how to do it the traditional Chinese way. And so they do not go to the corn mill directly. This is how they ground it or grind it, right? Which one is correct? I don't know. Yes, please, just if you have this experience, just tell me. Even if you do this in your villages, tell me, and let's see how China and your country may have something in common. And so we took chance to try this, and this is my first time because in my country we don't do it like this. And so I got so fascinated about doing this. You need a lot of energy. So after eating that Chinese food, yes, like the lunch, I came back to do all these things, and they use this thing to prepare a lot of meal, like the beans curd and so much or so many things. You know, I told her I enjoyed it, so I had to come back and help David. He is a Chinese dude, but I think I did better than him. So this is the final grinding process. When you are done, so the water drains back into this, and then the chaff remains in there. So the chaff is usable, and then the liquid that comes out of it is usable. Hey, please go back to your villages and do something better in your villages. So these are the real life and authentic lifestyle of people living in villages. And yeah, we have left we have lived in towns for so much. And yeah, they told us to do this flour thing, and after that they are going to bake it for us. So it's like ceramic kind of thing, and in the whole setup, this is what they do. This is what they do in the whole setup. So they have to do this kind of like what do you call it, flour thing. Then so we started trying to do it, and after they were going to bake it for us. So the lady who was teaching us, together with her teacher, the lady works there actually, but she schools out of Maishi, so she's a college student. And so this is the real man behind the whole thing. He is the one teaching the whole facility and guests who come there on how to do this. And I tell you, it's such an awesome experience. If today is your first time, please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share for others to know what ABJ Vlogs is doing here in China. Yes, it's not only about vlogs, it's also about telling you the lifestyle of people here, and also giving you much opportunity on scholarships and all that. So if today is your first time, please do us the honors and do what? Subscribe for us. So we come back to the lifestyle of people in Maishi. So this is real indigenous Chinese village. So the man kept teaching us, and this is what I and Paulina could produce. Yes, I'm taking the credit partly because I helped in this one. Yeah, now you believe me, right? So we did this together. We came out with some wonderful product, and after we had to go and bake, and it was so awesome. So we had to stay here for a while, and after we had to go to the museum of the town. So we came to the museum. I can't read the Chinese characters, I'm sorry, but it's the museum. And one thing I love about Chinese villages is that they uphold the heritage, and so whatever transpired in the villages, they have set up museums in the village, not so big, some small museums, to teach the people what's happening in the village, the upheavals and what's not. These are not real people, these are part of the setup, like how the route and everything came about, how the community was established, how they came about freedom and all of that. And one way or the other, it's helping people, it's creating opportunities and job opportunities. So if you're watching us and you are in a very small community and you feel that this thing can be done in your community, hey, put up the idea, maybe you get support to do it. But don't forget to subscribe, share for others to enjoy what we are doing as ABJ Vlogs. So people have been employed and they were telling us, but these people could speak English in a way, and not all of them, but we had people who could speak English and understand that. So ABJ Vlogs, I always have to listen, and so I can give you more authentic information. So we had to now come along and listen to all the information that they were giving us, all the history and all of that. You could see there were a lot of people who have contributed to the growth of Maishi even from the beginning for us to even come there, and I'm trusting that this year also would go there. Hopefully I'll be part. I cannot tell for now, but if I'm part, I'm going to bring you super content from my show. So this is how the village, this is a village setting, there's no Wuhan, so we had to go through. And this is another interesting thing. Hey, so now Chinese technology has developed such that they are using 5G technology to rear pigs. 5G technology to rear pigs. So this is like they rear the pigs somewhere, but they are using 5G technology to feed them, to do everything, whilst they sit in the offices to monitor them. So there's the office. Actually, this whole building is the office of the company, but they are using the 5G. So we came into the cutting joint, so they had killed some, and then they came back to freeze them and then sell them. Then the last but not least part of the video, I love kids. Those who know me, I love kids. For copyright issues, I cannot play the songs that we taught them here because I'm afraid for being striked for copyright. And so we took turns to teach the kids some basic English, letting them understand that you can learn English, and then a lot of them want to actually learn English. So we had to do this as part of our community service. We brought them books and then several items, and I always feel happy when I'm with kids, especially with these Chinese kids. They are very friendly, very open, and they want to have some good time. So you see ABJ Vlogs, I'm here with the kids and enjoying what we could do. So I had to take my time and also teach them some basic English for them to understand. Kanli took a turn, she sang for them, and then she also taught them how to make some paper art and all of that. And these are the kind of lifestyle, because these people are not directly in the cities. They have stayed in the Chinese countryside for a long time, but we need to be there, motivate them. So that is ABJ in your short, doing what I love to do, teaching the kids on in under by letting them understand some basic English. And I really enjoyed myself. If not for copyright, I would have opened my mic, my sound for you to hear my sweet melodious voice, but unfortunately I cannot do that because of but Kanli did a good job. She could sing, or she can sing very well, so she sang for the kids, made them happy, and after we gave them a lot of prizes. But interestingly, I went with my drum. I went with my drum, and the Chinese kids were so much happy to see the drum, so I had to take some time to teach them how to play the drum and how to feel. And so let me just leave you to watch.